will give you an additional AP to spend every combat turn. You can use. Yeah, let's take that one. Alright, so we just killed the right-hand man of the master or whatever. I got information, but I don't know what of. It won't tell me. I think this guy back here had more rockets. He did. Like hell, it's out of order. A complex of some sort, you're not sure, but you can see large vats and green goo that looks vaguely important. Roger Maxim, Captain, serial number 87 has started this talk because it doesn't look good for only us. Doesn't look good for any of us. I'd like for people to know what really happened here. All hell broke loose when we finally discovered what the scientist bastards were up to. Colonel has locked himself in his office and seems to be having some sort of breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They are looking at me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something, though, before this place sinks into an anarchist bloodbath. October 12th, 2017. Every time we get a report from higher up, things get worse. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into full mutiny. With all the chaos that entails, I stopped one of the men from executing scientists today and demands that we interrogate them to find out what their orders were. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I don't buy it. He started screaming about how I was following orders, how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men. I'm not so sure. October 15th. I tried again to speak to the colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. But he seems... I broke down the door with several of the men just in time to watch him blow his head off. Right before he pulled the trigger, he said he was sorry. October 18th. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations inevitably end up being executions. Shellman had held out the longest, but the end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a really bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. October 20th. I finally replied to the I finally replied to the outside world over radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we started responding to their transmissions. When we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they come now. I declare ourselves succeed from the Union. And I remember Jefferson Davis, what will history say about me? What the hell is going on? October 22nd. What the hell is going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under the government's command. And what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. October 23rd. I can't believe those bastards finally did it. Damn them all to hell. They finally let the A-bombs fly. We were right in the middle of trying to pry the real story off of Van Velden when we all completely lost contact. I have a feeling that research center was hit hard. I don't know why. I can just call it a gut feeling. It seems inconceivable that we were all not targeted. I'm sure China will make up that oversuit real soon. Luckily, we had moved our families from the outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We don't know yet if the fallout has reached this area. Sergeant Plattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings of the atmosphere. It seems the radiation has not spread this far since he was wearing his power armor. There was no threat to him from the radiation, but if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. I've been convinced then that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease the consciousness. I finally started to believe that their stories were. When the last one was dying, my God, what have I become? We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leading the exodus to the old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be burned with this place. God, in the next exchange, who knows, maybe someone will find it someday. That was the founder of the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm Richard Gray, audio diary. I'm dying. I need to get this down before the pain overwhelms me. I can't believe I was finally able to drag myself out of that vat. The slime did not affect me, but I nearly drowned. I don't know what happened to Harold. He was standing right next to me when the crane knocked me into the vat. He must have been killed, or he would have tried to help me. Francine is dead, killed by one of those robots. Harold. Is this like that ghoul and his friends I was talking to? They went on mission to the military base or something in the north? I have no idea how much time has passed. I was able to hack the computer to turn off the robots and record this, but my mind is slipping away. There's so much pain. The green slime that I was immersed in, the source of all of the mutations we traced to here. My skin is starting to expel a green mucus-like substance. Some days the pain is almost tolerable. I can have to walk a few steps again. It seems inconceivable that I dragged myself all the way up from the vat room. Strangely, I'm actually feeling stronger. Though I'm still in a lot of pain, everything seems to be getting smaller. I think I consumed one of those mutated things scurrying around here today. Before I knew what was happening, some sort of tendril had sprung from my stomach and covered the poor creature. As soon as it had sucked the rodent into my gut, I actually felt its mind. I think there were very real possibilities that I am going slowly insane and can no longer differentiate between what is real and what is a hallucination. Maybe I'm slowly dying in that vat and I've imagined all this. Things are becoming more clear to me every day. This toxin has actually improved my mind. I feel that I can understand even the most complex physiological questions simply and directly. It's as if the layers of artifice have been stripped away. I wonder what would happen if I submerged an animal in the vats for a prolonged period of time, would it gain awareness? The strangest thing is happening to the animals. They actually become smarter and more aware of their surroundings. I dipped a dog and a rat in the same time today. They were fused together. It's not quite two creatures anymore, but it's more than one. Perhaps it's the future, a coming together of different creatures in some sort of harmonious unity. I no longer consume the different animals I create. I simply for substance. I have become the instrument through which they will be achieved. I am so much more than a human being now. It's time to bring others into the glory that is the unity. A lost soul has finally strayed into my home. I was so surprised I consumed him before dipping, a mistake I shall not make again. His mind was so primitive as to be repulsive by my refined cognitive abilities. I have begun to modify myself to be more pleasing to the unity by injecting small doses of viruses into my body. The slime in the vats is a man-made virus, called the Force Evolutionary Virus. This information has acquired from my newly grown neural link with the base computer. The few wanderers that have found their way here have been a disappointment to me. They can't seem to mutate correctly. Best I've been able to create are some big and dumb mutants. Most can recall nothing from before I initiated them into the wondrous unity. I only feed on them for fuel now. Their minds are nothing to me. O glorious Creator, I have succeeded in spreading the complete joy of unification to another soul. Unlike the others, his total radiation count was low. I believe this is the factor we have been overlooking all this time. As it seems, the conversation is more successful in the case with less radiation damage. I never know such a glory as I felt when taking his mind into ours. We are beginning to create an army dedicated to unifying the wonderful diversity of life. We have trained them to continue our work here while we search out more populated areas to take onto ourselves. We are beginning to feel the limitations of a body that is mobile. We must find a permanent home with a greater store of knowledge and a steady supply of biomass. We have stopped increasing ourselves until we can find this new unification center. When we arrive, we will continue to grow and feed until we have brought peace and unity to the entire world. The cathedral talks about unity. You kill the right hand of God, the Master will be most upset. Now is come time for us. Join my holy flame. The fuck? The fuck? Gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's go through it. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so we destroyed the source of the mutants. Oh, fuck. Searched for water in the height of the gates for 6 hours. Could not find enough to satisfy you sustained a point of health damage. Brotherhood. So we destroyed the source of the mutants. I think we should go back to the cathedral, because there was something going on there. I just thought maybe the Elder Max would have something to say since the mission was successful. Maybe we should go talk to the children of the apocalypse first? Nah, fuck it.
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why? Here's your deal. Tell me what you know, and you'll be able to walk out of here on both legs. And who might my enemies be? Tell me what you know. Give me the information, or die a slow, linger. Ah, so you are the vault dweller I've been hearing about. Surprised? I have my sources. Now I will take you as a gift to the Master. He'll...
That's right, bitch.
Now you fucked up!
The badge is shaped like you notice, almost remind you of Key.
You have fucked up now!
Fuck. Ah! Your gun has no effect on me. Bitch. No, don't go back upstairs, you idiot. You unlock the door. Yes. Ah, it goes down. We're in the dungeon. The sex dungeon. I wonder why they call him the master. Oh. The biggest book of science. Oh. Oh shit.